What's up, everybody? It's Feather. Welcome to Get Feathered. Thank you so much for joining me in 2023. I love y'all. Thank you for your likes, shares, subscribes, your donations, love, for purchasing readings with me, hanging out with me, spending time on my channels. There will be some channel changes coming up, but not right now. Are we situated? Okay, Feather, we're situated. So, if you're here during the live, thumbs up, maybe subscribe if you like the vibes. Click the live chat button down below and interact with me and us in chat because I love interacting with you. Let's do a Capricorn deep dive for 2023. That's what we're going to be doing this week. We're going to be doing deep dives. So, first change this year is this is a screen we're going to use for a little bit, okay? For these deep dives. We're going to see how this works out. Any problems, let me know. Click the live chat button down below. If you would like to support or donate, the links are in the description. If you would like to purchase readings, the only way you can do that is through my website. Links are in the description below. So, JR's here. Fred's here. Blue's here. Hey, baby. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Happy New Year. Yes, there was a request or two that came in that said they would like to see, I guess, me talking a little bit better. They must resonate with me. Okay, if it doesn't work out, we'll go back to the big screen. All right, so we'll see how this works for us. Capricorns, we're going to do a 2023 deep dive. We're going to see what's coming in a few different aspects of your life. Let's see. Okay, Fred. Fred wants me to change decks already, and I just shuffled that one. Okay, whatevs. We're going to do it. I hope you're all doing well. You didn't party too hard last night or the night before. But if you did, that's cool. All right, Fred said some of y'all did. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Some of you, you're going to have a little bit of challenges in the beginning of the year. Conflict challenges. Some of you, this is in regards to your moods, your attitude, your moods and your attitude. So if you get into a position where you're feeling moody, you're feeling like you got a little more attitude than you need, check yourself. You know what I'm saying? Work that out. Maybe meditate, go for a jog, find a new hobby, something that helps you alleviate stresses that cause you to be moody and yeah. Moody and that's going to be a big issue this year for some of my cappies, apparently. So, new hobby. Learn how to do something that alleviates the stresses that cause you to be moody. Okay. When we're not feeling good or we're anxious or we're restless, we can be an asshole. Okay. Fred's saying don't be an asshole. Find something to do. Get what you get here. Okay. Hey, everybody. Okay. In regards to that message, it's exactly what I thought. We got the 8 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. So in regards to that channeled message, Capricorns, it is very important for you to get out of your head the 8 of Swords and get into doing something. Okay, so what happens is when we're not moving forward, when we don't see any kind of action, we're not taking action, we're not taking responsibility, or we're just kind of restless and we're sitting here spinning our wheels with the 8 of Wands reversed. It's like, I'm not doing anything. I got nothing to do. Where am I supposed to go? What direction? You're supposed to stop overthinking the fact that you're not going anywhere, doing anything. Okay? And when something isn't happening, you know, it's not happening for a reason. Okay? It's not happening for a reason. Give me a second. Give me a second. Better for me. All right. So it's almost one of those things where it's like, just because you're not you don't see any action, or you're not getting any action, whatever that may be, and you're not moving quickly, or a lot of times we overthink the fact that it's not happening. Well, instead of overthinking the fact that it's not happening, which is going to cause you to be moody and restless, right? Veer more towards focusing on what you want to happen, what you want to see changing. Okay? That's going to be very important. That's like an overall message. Don't be a moody bitch. If you don't see anything happening, don't focus on it not happening. Focus on it progressing, or focus on what it is you want to see change in. Okay? We do have love here, and opening up and expressing. Oh, we have some passion here as well. Excuse me. I really feel like this is you. Some of you are in the position, thank you, friend. Some of you are in the position this year in 2023 where this could be in regards to love, could be in regards to sex or desire, passion in general, which is like movement, activity, action. Some of you it is sex, whatever. It's 2023 is going to be a year for you to focus on love and taking action. Some of you, it's taking action in love. Some of you, it is finally taking action and being at the point where you are ready to move forward, okay, in love, and taking action in your life from a place of love. And when we get stuck in this overthinking, what can happen? We're doing a deep dive. What can happen is we can get bitter, and this is the asshole moodiness that Fred was talking about. Okay, we get stuck in that that moodiness or that assholiness because we're just like, you know what? I'm really not seeing the things that I want. I'm really not going the places I want. I'm not doing the things that I want to do. Well, okay, cool. But are you willing to take action? Are you willing to make a move? What moves are you willing to make to get yourself to a better place? To think better thoughts? To focus better? Okay? What are you willing to do? Are you willing to love and accept yourself regardless of what you're going through? And are you willing to take action steps towards your passions, towards your desires, the things that you truly want and deserve? Okay? That's a pretty important friggin' message here. What's up, Bettina? Mary's here. I love y'all. Y'all are amazing. I love that you're here. Thank you, chat. Hey, everybody in the shadows, too. I'm Feather. This is what we do here. So, that's the overall message. Okay. Overall message, and I do apologize for my congestion still. We're in season changes. It fluctuates between 20 degrees at night, Fahrenheit, to 60 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's 80 degrees today. I'm just really like, okay, the pollen's out. I don't know what to do. My body doesn't know what to do. Help me. Okay. So, the majority of my collective is feminine, female, whatever. 99, I'd say 97% of my collective is female. I love the men too. Hello. It doesn't matter if you're divine masculine or divine feminine, but a lot of you, this Fred wanted to give you a little heads up here. This is what you don't know. Okay. Some of you are in the process of becoming leaders in your own right. Okay. In your own home, in your own relationships, in your own life. You're on a spiritual path here where you're learning especially in 2023. But this is something that a lot of you are already going through. Okay. And I'll explain this first, what's coming through for me, and then I'll show you the cards. A lot of you are in the process of learning how to, you're leveling yourselves up to the point of Empress energy. But it doesn't matter if you're female or male. This is learning to nurture and love yourself and those around you and the environment that you find yourself in. It's learning how to follow your own path, to be your own leader, to follow your true north. Whatever your moral compass, what feels right for you, to do the right thing and to no longer bow down to people. Now, I'm not saying bend, and I'm not saying flex. I'm saying to finally walk your own path in life. And a lot of my collective have been in, you've been and you've done some things, and you've lived some lives, and not all of those have been great. A lot of us have allowed others to bend our will. We have overgiven. Being an empath and being someone that is nurturing and loving does not mean overgiving and giving to the point of exhaustion. It means follow your own path and still be loving, generous, and kind, but without letting go of who you truly are and the destination that you're headed. Don't give up on you while you are assisting others. It's being able to hold that strong line and still be able to give. Okay? But holding your line, knowing your worth, staying the course, while still maintaining helping others. And there are some of you that for 2023, this could be in regards to money, stability in life. There's still some lessons that you're in the process of learning through 2023. Yay, more lessons. But it's okay. They're minuscule. They're minuscule because the majors, Empress and Hierophant, are in the upright. Okay? The majors, the Empress and the Hierophant, we have the Hierophant and the Empress in the upright. What is in the reverse is pitiful little things. The Knave of Coins, the Queen of Wands, and the Six of Swords. So there's some of you that are in the process of learning how to follow your path, become the leader in your life or a leader in your business or career. And some of the lessons that are being learned are part of your spiritual path, I feel like Soulful Revolution right now. I feel like Mary Jo right now. This is a message that if y'all don't know Soulful Revolution, go check her out. Mary Jo's awesome. It's almost, I feel like a message is coming through very similar to what she gives. This is part of your spiritual journey, spiritual path for 2023. A lot of you, this is part of what is meant for you to do. Okay. No, you definitely design and create your own life, but in getting to the point where you want to be, which is Empress energy, which is what I was just talking about, being able to hold the line and still be loving, nurturing, and manifesting at the same time. It's a constant flow. You're in the flow of love. You're in the flow of the universe, working with it. In order to get this, there's still some lessons and some things that need to be learned. It's part of your path, part of your learning, part of your lessons, so that you could advance to this Empress energy. Two of the major things are stability, maybe learning how to budget, getting a new job, changing careers, whatever that might be for you. And the Queen of Wands reverse, which is letting go of resentments, bitterness, anger, regrets, remorse, all of the things that turn you sour, bitter, and angry on the inside. Didn't I just say this up here? You're overthinking the non-movement forward when you need to be more focused on your stability, Okay. What you do have and the stability that you have, or creating that stability in that pentacle for yourself or in your relationships, whatever, and working through this this inability to manifest from a more positive way, which is what I said. When you're overthinking the non-action or the stuff not happening, focus it and flip it towards, what do I want to happen? How do I want this to turn out? How do I want it to look? And not holding on to the 3D reality of it having to show up in ways that you want it to look. Because that causes anger and resentment and bitterness. You get moody, you get bitchy, you get bitter. Okay? I'm not falling in love. There's no communication. Somebody blocked me. Blah, 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 blah. It happens. It hurts. It sucks. Okay, whatever. Fuck off. It's life. But it's what you're doing in your mental faculties that is creating this anger, this bitterness, and this resentment. When the universe is over here like, I need you to be able to see clearly what you're doing, come from a place of love, and be willing to take action on it to get a better outcome. These are lessons that are to be learned in 2023. Did you want something? Did you want a deep dive that was all about love and ooey gooey and the 10 of cups and the 10 of pentacles? Nah, bitch. You can't get all that if you're stuck in this energy. I say bitch with love from my heart, because apparently the Queen of Wands in reverse is bitch, but it's resentful, begrudging, almost malicious, but it's not being confident within self. It's not being self-assured. It's not feeling cheerful. It's not feeling high vibrational. It is low vibing. It is opposite. And that is going to keep you in a negative hamster wheel of 8 of Swords on repeat, because what you're doing is you're focusing on what's not happening in 2023 or coming into 2023. Okay? So y'all need to work that shit out, Capricorns. All right? That's all I'm going to say about that. All right, so now that we know that that's an overall message geared toward 2023, focus on that shit and don't allow your... Don't overthink shit, you know? It's okay to feel angry and bitter and mad. It's okay to be in those places, but don't stay there long. Learn how to flip that to a more positive thing. And, you know, if your money ain't right, if your relationships ain't showing up right, you're going to be bitter. You're going to be mad. You're going to be pissed off. But, you know, try and work through it as best you can. Okay? Get a hobby. Start creating something. Go for a run. Get an elliptical. I don't know. Do something fun. Get out of that energy. All right, that's a little bit better. We're working on it. We're working on it. Working on it. Hey, everybody. I'm Feather. How you doing? Like, subscribe, come chat with us. All right. What's hanging in the balance for 2023? We're going to deep dive on this. Y'all know this. I'll be here for about 30 minutes to an hour. 2023. And you can come back and watch this at any time and see how well you're doing throughout the year. So, unhappiness, dissatisfaction. What is this? The 9 of Cups in reverse, or excuse me, it's not in reverse, it's sideways. So the challenge is your happiness, self-love, happiness, being able to fulfill your own cups. Some of you may be overindulging in drugs and alcohol and sex and all that stuff, and that may be a challenge for you because some of you, let's face it, all of us on different journeys, excuse me, are replacing or covering up your anger and your resentment, your frustrations. Be aware of how you are masking. Fred, damn, this is intense. Capricorns, be aware of how you're masking or covering up your feelings of frustrations, okay? Drugs, alcohol, sex, anything that you're overindulging in. This could be materialism. This could be, I mean, what are you doing outside of yourself to not look at what's going on inside? Don't be telling me one thing when the cards are showing me something else. Don't be telling me it's all great happiness, sunshine, and roses. It might be right now in this moment, but 2023, I'm telling you how to fucking manage and get through this shit, okay? Because 2023 is a whole 365 of opportunities every day, right? ADA told me that last night, and I thought it was beautiful. 365 opportunities, okay? Opportunities every second of every 365 days, okay? How are you going to manifest through that? Okay? Challenges. Apparently, we're talking about challenges. For 2023, your challenges. Thank you, Fred. All right. Well, I already say I wish I was your lover, but that's a song and that's not right. That's just wrong on so many levels. But I love you. I do love you, Fred, but not like that. It's kind of weird and strange, but you never know what you're going to get here. Let's talk about it. The awesome. I wish I would have kept the other cards out here, but here it is. Okay? Don't tell me this isn't resonating, because we ain't even got to the middle. We ain't even got the middle of January yet. Don't be saying this ain't going to resonate. Just take it in. If it works for you, it works for you. If not, okay. Come back throughout, touch and go. Read it, watch it, whatever, throughout the year, and see how you're doing and see how you're resonating with it. Because this is serious shit. And I love validation. Y'all, listen. What was the first two cards Fred pulled? Huh? What was the first two cards? The Eight of Swords and the Eight of Wands. Reversed. What did he just give me on the bottom of the deck? The Eight of Swords reversed and the Eight of Wands in the upright. This is what you don't know. But this is how you get. I told you, flip the script. You change the way you do things. You focus in a more positive direction. You get out of your Eight of Swords. Huh? You get out of your head. You stop overthinking shit. And that's when things start moving for you. That's when opportunities start coming in for you. What you don't know, that's what you don't know. That's what you need to know right fucking there. Okay? Why? Because here's the Empress energy and here's the Knight of Pentacles. What was in reverse is one of your challenges. The coin was in reverse. The Page of Coin. Okay? Here's the Knight of Coin. That's even better. That's... You're taking your time. You're being meticulous. Your money is flowing better than a Page of Coins. That's for sure. To level up. And there's that beautiful Empress energy, which I was talking about. In the Empress energy, everything is in the upright. Because why? Because you get out of your damn head and let things flow. And when they flow, you get the things. You're not in the Queen of Swords reversed. You're not focused on the shit that pisses you off and the frustrations. You get out of that. And then you get the Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Empress energy. That's here. That's possibility. That's possibility. That's under the bottom of the deck, which means it's possibility. Possibilities. It's possible. And it's all the same damn cards coming back out. Now listen. Here's your challenges. Well, your challenges are finishing up some healing here and manifesting properly in the positive. Okay? Manifesting. Merlin the Magician is out here as a challenge. Merlin is out here as a challenge, y'all, for 2023. Because you're unhappy. Dissatisfied, drinking too much, eating too much, overindulging in other shit, not knowing how to fulfill your cups, not really sure if you're codependent on people or things to make you happy, not really sure how to fulfill your own cups, or just feeling unfucking happy. challenge. Teeter-totter here. Okay? Some of you could stem from a sense of rejection or being rejected in the past. Some of you, it could simply be that you're overwhelmed with choices and you're not really sure what to do. That can happen when you're just like, I don't really know which direction to go. What do I do this year? What do I do in my life? Who do I choose? What direction do I go? Which path do I take? Get out of your fucking head and allow your magician energy to take control. Because what you're doing over here, excuse me, is your manifest. What's up, Boomer? How you doing, baby? Happy New Year. It's you're manifesting from a negative place, from a place of pain. Okay? So these are your challenges. Because that's what I thought it was. It's like, what do I invest my time in? Or I've invested so much time and energy in this and it didn't work out. Okay, that's the shit of the past. And that's where those resentments and those things are causing problems. Okay? That's where those resentments and that pain of the past is causing problems for your 2023. So the sooner you get control of this shit and you understand it, the sooner you can manifest properly. Okay? You can truly allow your manifestations to flow in with the Eight of Wands in the upright. That is forward movement. That is opportunities. That is falling in love. It is communication. It is figuring out which course to take and knowing what your focus is. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? In all areas of your life. It's taking action. So this challenge, your challenges, are all because of past energy. You want to go into that a minute? You want to deep dive on that a minute? We can. I don't want to stay there too long, though. But since it's challenges, let's deep dive 3 cards on this. Okay. All right. Things that didn't work out. That's the problem. Okay? We have the 3 of Wands, 3 of Pentacles, and Taurus, big Taurus here with the Hierophant. We also have the 8 of Cups. So the things in the past that you had to walk away from, or that walked away from you. Okay? Some of you, this is it was a marriage. Some of you, this was a business or finances eluding you. Like stability and firm foundations elude you. Long-term commitment eludes you. You know, your ship's coming in. It eludes you. Eludes you. It hides from you. It escapes you. It runs away from you. It's just within reach, and then boom, it's gone. You feel it, you see it, you feel it, you know it, and then it fucks up right there at the end of a manifestation. Or this is the past. This could have been, this is past energy that's coming in here, that's wanting to show up here. So what did you have to walk away from? A new job, an education program. Some of you may have had to move away from a relationship. Excuse me. Some of you had to move away from a marriage. Some of you don't even want to talk about it. Some of you don't even want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it. Let's keep that close. It's nice and warm. Okay. All right. Get myself settled again. That was a horrible cough. Some of you don't even want to talk about it. And bringing this up brings up a lot of pain for you. I don't know how long ago this stuff happening. Could have been a career. Could have been a career path. Maybe you walked away from. It eludes you. So this, give me an example, Fred. So this is almost like you're told that you're going to get this amazing best offer, amazing job of a lifetime. And then right at the end, when you're expecting to get that call, they go with somebody else. That'd be fucked up. Okay? Just when you think you're going to get this awesome, amazing relationship that's built on stability, they walk away. Just when you think you've got it in the bag, it eludes you. So this is energy of the past where it's time for us to walk away from it. Okay? Because it wasn't trustworthy. It wasn't nothing foundational. Page of Pentacles reverse, Ace of Pentacles reverse, King of Wands reverse, Knight of Cups reverse, Nine of Wands reverse, 10 of Wands. How much of a struggle bus was all of this shit? Let's not focus here anymore. Okay? Love you, Jennifer. That's awesome, JR. Redirection. That is the word of the year. That is the word of this year. It's not rejection. It's redirection. But what you're doing is you're holding on to the fact that you gave so much to this employer, to this relationship, to this what the fuck ever. That's the pain. Okay? I gave so much to this. I invested so much time and energy into this. I manifested this. I, me, my. All ego, all pain. Right here. In your bagel space. Which is causing manifestations to fuck up or not to show up at all. Okay? Do you see how that works? So for 2023, your past is affecting you. Okay? And I want to help you get past this blockage because it's a challenge for 2023. We're all on different journeys, but the majority of you are holding on to some resentments of the past. How long ago that shit happened? I don't fucking care. Your 2023 can be all about magician energy, which is power energy. All aces on the table. Merlin manifesting like a son of a bitch. 8 of Wands with shit moving fast, quick, and in a hurry and in the positive direction. But guess what? This challenge, this blockage is all your overthinking. You're doing it to yourself. I love you. We always do. We always do. So this right here is the challenge. And this is what's keeping you from your happiness. From fulfilling your own cups. Because basically, you have the ability to be happy. Okay? Some of you are overindulging in bullshit. Because you're trying to mask this pain. Fred, help me bridge this. And help me get them an answer. To maybe help them unlock this code for themselves. Please. Okay. So Fred is going to bridge this energy for me. And we're going to see what he comes up with. And it may be different for all of us. Okay. For all of you Capricorns. Doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. Since this is the challenge. Nope, since this is the challenge, bridge this energy. There we go. There we go. Thank you. Thank you, Fred. Again, some of you, it was a divorce, or it's going through a divorce or separation. Some of you are stuck on the future. You're stuck. You're too busy. You're stuck. Where are you stuck at? Tell me how to put this together. Some of you are incredibly, you know that you are loving, that you want an environment of love, that you are an amazing person. Some of you are very intuitive, okay, tapped in to source, and you know what made you angry, what didn't work out, You know what created that resentment, that anger. You know what continues to create that anger, resentment, and frustration. You know it. Or you will know it very soon. Okay? Some of you, it was a marriage. Some of you, it was a third party situation from the past. Some of you, it was multiple situations. Okay? We're all different. It's all different for each one of us. Don't beat me up. Don't hate me. But I'm going to tell you the truth. What I see for my collective, my Cappies, is here's the struggle. The struggle is moving on. Whether it be packing your shit and actually moving, whether it be packing up the past and moving on to the next thing, or whether or not it's a struggle for you to actually see that there is something better out there for you. Facts. Facts. Okay, again, there was a lack of reciprocity. Some of you could have been jobs, employment, yes, you let down, I told you, some of you, it's going to be different stuff. It could be love. It could be whatever it was that fucked you up. Mike Elephant says you're correct here, Feather. Happy New Year, Mike. This is an energy of getting that job offer, being told that it's yours, and then finding out that they went with somebody else. This is those, being told that you're going to get a raise and then it's being let go. It's those kinds of things in your past, however long ago, that the unfair bullshit, the things that were unfair, the relationships that weren't equal give and take. Okay? It's a deep dive. Feather's going deep on this deep dive. And I'm sorry if you cry. I don't mean to make you cry. I want you to open your fucking eyes. Okay? I want to open your eyes to the shit that's keeping you from your 10 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles in all areas of your life. These were unjust situations. Some of you, it was marriage. Some of you, it was divorce. Some of you, it was separation. Legal issues, just bullshit and fuckery. Some of you could have been involving legal issues and fuckery, but it was unjust, unfair. It was unfair situations. And when you get situations that you invest yourself into, you invest your time into, you invest in, you expect to get something out of it. Yeah, I'm out here. I got a big ass nasty blister on my hand right now because I was harvesting sweet potatoes this week. Yes, I like to grow. I have some acreage here, and I like to grow herbs. I like to grow vegetables. Well, last year I tried sweet potatoes, and I bought 6 plants. I planted them in different areas of my yard just to test out the soil, see which ones did better, right? And I am a food forest beginner, so I am learning how to permaculture and food forest, so I don't have to do shit. I plant it and it fucking grows, and I just go out and get the food. Well, for the last, 4 months, actually since I planted them this summer, I haven't done shit to them. I let them grow. I let them go. I didn't give a fuck. Now, you can eat the leaves in salads and stir fries and stuff like that, so you can eat sweet potato leaves. Anyway, I'm getting off on a tangent because I love doing that shit. Point is it's so warm outside, it's spring, so I'm like, fuck it, I'm gonna get my garden going. So I went to one of my raised beds, and it had been overgrown. The frost killed it all, so I didn't even think about the sweet potatoes that were underneath. I didn't even think about, because I didn't see any of the vines. Everything was dead. I was just cleaning it out and turning up the soil to get my bed ready. And yes, when you plant something, you expect something to grow. You expect to get a return from it. Well, I didn't expect anything from it because I had already eaten the green leaves and enjoyed the foliage. And then, here I am getting ready for the next season. And I have pounds and pounds. My first sweet potato that I pulled up was as big as my head. My daughter actually put it in front of her head, and I got a picture of it. The point is when we place expectations on things, shit doesn't always work out the way that we want it to. When we let go of expectation, those manifestations come in bigger and more than we expect. I mean, I've got pounds and pounds of sweet potatoes just from one place that I planted. But all I did was I allowed nature to take over. I allowed it to do its thing, and I trusted that it would. Okay? When we put in serious expectations, now when we go after a job and we go after a relationship, yes, there should be effort. Okay? And that's the thing here is you were planting and harvesting and you were expecting a return. And there's nothing wrong with that because you were nurturing it. You were giving it time and effort and energy. You expect a return. That's the unfairness and the imbalance here in these connections or whatever it was that's happened in your past in multiple things. But missed opportunities, being rejected by employers, being rejected by people, like JR said, and we talked about it if you've been following me for a while, it's not rejection. In the moment, it feels like rejection. It hurts. It makes us sick on our stomach. It hurts. But it's actually not. It's redirection. That is the word of this year. It's not rejection. I wasn't rejected for this person. I wasn't rejected from this person. I wasn't rejected from this relationship. I wasn't rejected from this job. I wasn't rejected from any of that shit. I wanted better. The universe knew it because I'm manifesting better. Because I am a powerful creator. I'm a powerful manifester. I am no longer going to carry the weight of this with me this year. Right here is where we break this cycle. I'm not here to force somebody to do something or to push this in the direction I need it to go. My expectation is in the universe to give me what is right for me, balanced for me, real for me, and is fair. Because that's what I give to other people. What's up, Fluffy? Happy New Year, baby. I deserve fairness. I deserve. And my expectations are in the universe that nature is going to take its course. And those big sweet potatoes in life are going to come back to me. And they're going to surprise and shock me and thrill me and delight me because I'm not forcing this kind of shit anymore. This was redirection. All of these things were universe knowing I wanted something better. And I just got to realize that those things or those people weren't right for me. It was not that I wasn't right for them. They weren't right for me. It's redirection. Capricorns. It's a redirection. If you're new here, hey everybody in the shadows, I'm Feather. You never know what you're going to get here. Please like, share, subscribe, and all that fun stuff. If you resonate, only way you can get a reading with me is through my website. Links are in the description. Check out my other channels here on YouTube and my new book. Oh, please be your own hero. Do you see this? Do you see this? This is a book. I wrote it. Okay. And it's all about how to manifest. It is a manifesting survival guide. It's everything that I do and have done to create the life that I live. And I live a very easy and free life. And I get to plant sweet potatoes. Okay? Because that's what I want to do. Now I'm going to have to say this. There's a caveat here. There's a thing here. This is a deep dive. Y'all know me. It's redirection. This is what's going to create this healing for you and to allow this heaviness and this resentment and this anger that you keep cycling through. because you're holding on to something or someone from the past and some bullshit that didn't work out, okay? I'm not saying it don't hurt, it ain't painful, but all of those unfairnesses that you're holding on to, the redirection here is for you to see that it's not that that shit didn't work out. You weren't good enough. You weren't right. You weren't good enough for that job. You weren't right. We hold that here and we hurt ourselves with that bullshit. We reject ourselves. Instead of rejecting yourself and holding on to that pain and saying that shit to yourself, a flip of the script here would be, oh fuck, hold on. That person wasn't right for me. I'm Merlin, bitch. It's going to be my new t-shirt. I swear to God. Check out my merch store, y'all. My new t-shirt. I'm Merlin, bitch. I'm Rick James, bitch. I'm Merlin, bitch. Because this is you realizing a shift has to happen here. And the shift is all mindset, that 8 of Swords, right? Here it is. It's not that I wasn't good enough. It's not that I wasn't good enough for them, that job, that employer, that person. It's that the universe had something better for me. I was outgrowing those situations. Oh, there's the shift. There's the flip of the script. And if you can feel it, and when you say it, you feel it, and you know it's true, it makes you feel good inside, doesn't it? You may not get there quickly, but that's the shift that I feel needs to happen. Congratulations on this. Here's 2 more. Oh, wait. Oh, look at this. The 7 of Pentacles and the 10 of Swords reverse. What's happening here? What's happening here? Some of you repeated cycles of overgiving. Some of you, it was repetitive cycles. I've already told you the lesson. I've already told you what needs to happen here for the majority of you, if you're resonating. Okay? This is your past, and we're moving into the future here, 2023. If you want a better future, if you want to get that movement and those things that you're truly asking for and desiring, here it is. How many times did you repeat cycles with people that did not invest with you? But guess what? This means you're coming to the end of it. Okay? You're finally letting this kind of stuff go. It's time for you to let these things go. What doesn't benefit you, people that do not invest in you, stop repeating those cycles. And sometimes it's just you feeding the energy inside your own mind. Okay? You're not feeding yourself. You're not investing in yourself when you're continually running around in a hamster wheel in your head saying, this is unfair, they're unfair, they treat me badly, it's right out of my reach, and it's always, it gets right there, and then somebody takes it away. No, it gets right there, and then the universe says, there's something better for you, hold on. There's something better for you, hold on. There's something better for you, hold on. Or you get in your own way by automatically thinking you're going to be rejected again. How many of you do that? You automatically think, oh, the universe has got this for me and it looks great, but it's just going to take it away from me. It's just going to turn out badly. It's just going to be unfair and off balance, and it's not going to be what I want it to be, because it never is. How many of you are Debbie Downers? How many of you are co-conspiring against yourself? How many of you are doing that negative bullshit? How many of you are gaslighting yourselves? I hate that fucking word. How about it? How many of you gaslight yourselves? It keeps you held back, and it keeps you on that cycle of bullshit and fuckery. Let's be honest. How many of you gaslight yourselves when underneath it all you are Merlin, bitch? You do it all the time. You do it every day. When you doubt yourself, when you doubt what the universe is bringing to you is right for you, you do it every day. You do it all the time. You've done it multiple years. You've done it multiple times, and it's what keeps happening. So this is the challenge, is finally letting it go so that you can manifest properly. Stop gaslighting yourselves. You do it. You do it all the time. It's continual. That might be a new chapter that I need to add to my next book. Stop being your own narcissist. You are the narcissist in your life. Stop being your own narcissist. Stop being a dick to yourself. Don't be a dick to yourself. You're addicted to being a dick to yourself. You never know what you're going to get here, y'all. It's 18 and up show. It says it right there in the bottom corner. I hope you see it. I hope you check it out. Like, share, subscribe. Donations of love. I love when I get donations. This is a new screen setup that I created for you guys on my streaming software. No, I do not use Streamlabs. I do everything for myself, by myself. I'm a techie like that. I'm a geek. But right there underneath this screen, right here, down there, when you donate and stuff like that, that's where those little things will show up. Okay, it'll show up and surprise you and make all kind of music and noise and stuff, which is really cute. Some of you like to get your name on screen. You like your 15 seconds of fame or whatever. I don't mind. I like showing you off. It's cute. So we're doing this a little different this year. Celebrate life, y'all. All right, Fred, moving forward. So a lot of you're allowing your past to hold you back. Those are what the resentments are based off of. I don't think we have to go back to the past anymore. I think we figured it out. I think we figured it out. All right, moving forward in 2023. What's good? What's good for my Capricorns? What's good when they can break free from this fucking past cycle of bullshit? What's good, Fred? Oh, Fred's going to pull some angels? Are you really? Oh, snap on it. Fred, pulling some angels. If you can break free from that cycle of bullshit fuckery, here's your 2023. Past life relationship. Keep an open mind. Oh, wow. Finances and career. Okay, so these are some of the things. Okay, some of you friendships are going to be very important this year. Heart-to-heart conversations are going to be very important this year. And especially when you notice red flags in relationships. It doesn't matter if it's friendships, family ships, or in intimate relationships. If you are noticing red flags, please bring it up to your person. Be able to communicate heart-to-heart communications, because being able to discuss things as they happen, laying it all on the table can help address a lot of, it can alleviate a lot of stress. Okay, so handle that shit. Chemistry. Chemistry is going to be very important in relationships. Mind how you feel in your connections this year. And that's in all things. Because if you're coming from a place of being pissed off and angry at the past, here's the redirection. When the new things start flowing in for you, when you start getting those opportunities, how does it feel for you? Does it feel good to you? Or do you feel like you're kind of in that, I don't know, it still kind of feels like somebody from the past. It feels like I'm still pulling in. This feels like very similar to the past energies. Let it go. Okay, if it feels like a struggle, if it's not easy, if it feels like something from the past, the chemistry and the energy of your connections this year, very important. If you no longer resonate with me, that's cool. Just feel the energy. If when you watch my readings, and I'm using this as an example because it's serious, and it's just like, it doesn't fit. It's kind of itchy. It's kind of uncomfortable. Now, I do say some shit that's uncomfortable sometimes, but you know what I'm talking about. When it just doesn't feel like it's for you. And it feels like I'm talking to you and my voice is like nails on a chalkboard kind of shit. Like, ugh. Then I'm no longer for you. That means that you have another mentor, another guide that you need to find. Okay? It means you're growing in a different direction, and that is okay. Be able to say, I can't continue with that relationship if it doesn't feel right for me. And be honest with yourself. Okay? Because a lot of you have gone through and repeated those cycles of fuckery and bullshit because you were investing in it. Well, you don't have to invest in anything that don't feel right for you anymore. Stop the cycles of bullshit. Yeah, no more struggle bus. Stop being your struggle bus. Stop creating the struggle buses, okay? And friendship is going to be very important for you this year. So make some new friends. Friendship is going to be very important for you. Some of you are calling in past life relationships, soulmate relationships this year. That's family-ships, friendships mainly, friendships, soulmates, and possibly soulmate and past life relationship connections, which is good. It means you're more high vibrational and you're calling in those really powerful connections, okay? Keep an open mind. Your soulmate, maybe the mechanic down the street, maybe the flower shop owner, okay? May look a different color, act a different way, maybe complete opposite of you. Keep an open mind, okay? Don't put those expectations onto people or things. Remember what I said. When you plant that seed and you give it energy and all of this, allow the universe to take over naturally. Allow it to just be what it's going to be. If it's going to grow, let it grow. Don't expect it to feed your family when you start planting that seed, because guess what? 9 times out of 10, when you plant that first pack of seeds and you got a starving family, you got at least, unless you're planting radishes, which is like 28 to 30 days, unless you are planting, you got to plan out. You understand? Don't expect that to turn out to be what feeds your family for the next 6 months, because 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna get shit if you set major expectations on something. Just let it be what it's going to be naturally, okay? Let nature and the universe unfold things in beautiful ways for you. It doesn't have to look a certain way. It doesn't have to feel a certain way. It doesn't have to be a certain way. Enjoy the unfolding. And yes, it's okay to set certain parameters and boundaries on relationships and all shapes and what kind of person you want, but don't be so stringent, because that can be toxic too. You know, they got to look a certain way. They got to be a certain height. They've got to be a certain, I expect this. Whew. Whew. Are you really enjoying life if you're so stringent and focused on it being a certain person or a certain thing or a certain way? Woo. I think you've done that enough in the past. Let that shit go and allow the universe to work things out for you. Friendships are going to be more of where your focus needs to be this year. Okay? Creating friendships, whether it be in your relationship with your partners, or it's just creating bonds and building bonds this year. And knowing that you have persons to support you and that you support persons, okay? Very important this year. Finances and career. Financial issues. So I did see a lot of that coming up in the cards previously, employment and things like that, especially if those of you that have dealt with the round and round where you're told one thing and then you're right there at the end, you're snatched, or the position is taken away from you, or, you've lost your job or whatever, okay? So focus on your finances and your career. But again, those expectations, sometimes we have to take a job just to pay the bills and then allow the universe to work things out. Okay. You never know what's going to happen, but kind of dance with the universe this year and let go of those expectations, or those really tight expectations. What's up, Colleen? Hello, dear. Happy New Year. Welcome to the tribe, babe. Dance with the universe this year, Capricorns. Don't be so rigid and resent those resentments, and that bitterness and that rigidity can turn you into a moody, catty bitch. Okay? Male or female. It doesn't matter. And this year, the universe is like, I need you to focus on friendships. Focus on being happy, letting your friends help you, going out and having fun. Soul connections, soulmate connections are definitely coming in here for you. Finances are really important here for you. Some of you moving, some of you traveling, some of you new vehicles, especially for those of you that's vehicle broke down. Focus on making sure that your vehicles are taken care of this year. Maintenance is very important. Don't look, for those of you moving and maintenance on homes, maintenance on vehicles, moving or a career might take you into a new direction this year. Yes. Do not deceive yourself and lie to yourself when you know that somebody is not for you. I told you, when you see those red flags come up, don't be afraid to say something about it. Look at that 9 of Cups. There's that 9 of Cups, the one that we were challenged with, huh? There's the 9 of Cups. And this is all about making wise decisions. You making wise decisions that make yourself happy here, okay? Not denying or hiding the fact that people are not for you, okay? This is part of your, it comes right back around here, part of your path, your spirituality, your spiritual path, you taking the leadership role, you following your North Star and doing what's right for you, moral compass here, moving forward. This is all about you this year. So some of you, this year is the year where you move forward into a very solid commitment, a very possibly even marriage, okay? Do not allow yourself to lie. Don't lie to yourself. Don't allow love bombers to lie to you. Don't allow yourself to move back into the shit of the past. No love bombers, no love bombing, okay? Do not lie to yourself and deny yourself love when it's truly what you're wanting victory in moving forward, okay? Also, don't forget that it is you making wise choices this year to move yourself forward in a happy place. You have the ability to be happy and self-assured and secure within self, okay? And I love this energy. Thanks, Fred. Happy New Year, Fred. This is energy of, it's a transitional energy. 2023 is going to be very pivotal. Some of you may be in long-term relationships and getting married this year. Some of you are pulling in soul contracts and soulmate energies, but these are more friendships than they are anything. So be aware that friendships are going to be very important for you this year in all relationships. Keeps telling me that. So your redirection was healing this shit right here. Okay, this is exactly what I thought. Your redirection is very important here. From whatever it was that you're carrying with you from the past in 2023, some of you, it may take you several months to get through. Some of you, it's a life lesson that may take you a little longer to work through. But I've given you kind of like a leg up there and helping you and assisting you on what to pay attention to. But it takes practice, okay? Those resentments, those angers, and those attitudes, all that you're working through is letting those things go, knowing what's right for you, letting those rejections are redirections, and it's healing from those and continuing your healing. Some of you may be finishing up therapy or may have needed therapy or may need therapy. You may need to talk to a counselor. That's on you. And I'm going to tell you that this year is forward movement for you. And powerful, victorious forward movement on your spiritual path. Some of you are becoming spiritual leaders, Reiki masters, doing kind of the things that I'm doing, or in your own way, okay? Being your own leader in your own life and taking the reins. And I love that energy because that's strong, powerful energy, setting strong boundaries, being firm and yet compassionate as Emperor. And in the beginning, we have Empress. So this year is about balancing your internal Emperor and Empress energy. Okay, your masculine and feminine energy, and no longer holding on to the hate. That was powerful, Fred. Some of you, it is hate. Fuck. Okay. Some of you, it is hate. You have hate in your heart, and I don't like saying things like that, but tarot is real. And so are my spirit guides, guardians, angels, helpers, and healers. Fred is real to me. Universe 100% talks to me. I make sure of it because I tap into it and make sure that I am connected to it every day. You're going to channel a message again. Okay, this is a deep dive for 2023 Capricorns. Doesn't matter where it's at in your chart. I love you all. I got a channel message for you coming in here. Remember, please like, share, subscribe if you like the vibe. Always, I love you. The only way you can purchase a reading is through my website. Check out my other channels here on YouTube and purchase my book. Oh, please. Oh, please be your own hero. Manifesting Survival Guide. It's about 200 pages, give or take. And it's all about what you do. That it is exactly what you need to know. On what you do that keeps you from getting your manifestations and feeling better and living a better life. Okay? Here's the message. Some of you are carrying a sense or an energy of hate in your heart space. And that is creating your resentments and your resentments and your anger, your moodiness, your attitudes. Some of you may look great on the outside, but on the inside, you're pissed, you're angry, and you're mad because of what people have done to you or what has happened to you. And I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that. But what I'm saying is that the longer you carry that energy there, the longer you ruin your manifestations. What you truly desire is withheld from you to a degree. Or they show up in ways that you don't want them to because it twists shit here. You manifest from a negative state rather than from a healed state, a positive state, okay? That anger and that hate twists and gnarls you on the inside, and it creates an environment where you feel rejected. You hold on to the rejections. You hold on to the unfairnesses and the injustices that have happened to you in your life. And I'm not saying that they aren't real, they aren't true, and they didn't fucking hurt. And I'm not saying that how you feel isn't right. You're human, you're allowed to do whatever the hell it is you want to do in that respect. But I want you to get what it is you truly desire moving forward. You want victory, you want success, you want forward movement. You have things that you want to achieve, and you have a path to walk. You want to walk it. You want to. You want your true path, and you want to feel right on your path. You want a righteousness. You want things to be balanced and correct for you. That energy that you're holding on to, for some of you, not all of you, is this. That anger, that hate for whoever hurt you, for the people that fucked you over, ruined your life, ruined your relationships, fired you, whatever they did. Yeah, it happened, and yeah, it sucked. But you're allowing those people, as long as you're holding on to that hate for them, you're holding on to that rope. You're tying a rope to them. And you're saying that I'm going to hate you and I'm going to resent you. And you're going to hold me back from everything good in my life that I truly desire. So you're allowing yourself to tie a rope to somebody that fucked you over or that hurt you. Okay? And that's okay if that's what you want to do. But I'm going to tell you, sometimes the hardest thing to do is let go of that rope. The hardest thing to do is to let go of the rope. The hardest thing to do is to let go of the rope. Is to say, you know what? It's my redirection. This is time for me to actually get what I want and to manifest properly and to heal my heart space, because I truly do want to open up to love. I truly am ready for a passionate new beginning, to take charge in my life, and I'm willing to do whatever it takes from a place of love for myself to take action, to do whatever it is necessary for me to get what I want. Okay. All right. Okay. Some of you are codependent on a title of soulmate, and you've been holding on to people for far too long. Okay? Sometimes those soulmates are only here to teach us a lesson. That's not all of you. Some of you, these connections have taught you or are trying to teach you what codependency is. You're dependent on other people to make you happy, and you need to let go of that shit. And I'm also going to say that you're tying yourself to, and you're allowing yourself to hold the rope. You're tying a rope to somebody from the past or somebody in your life or things in your life that didn't work out. that rejected you, hurt you, demeaned you, the injustices. You're tying yourself to each one of those injustices, and you're holding so tightly to it that you're causing yourself pain and hate because you're not wearing gloves. Those ropes, those things are trying to get away from you, or those people are trying to get off your trail, trying to get away from you, okay? Fred is wanting you to, and the universe is wanting you to let go of the ropes, because what you're doing is you're causing yourself pain. You're holding on so tightly to that anger and that stress and that resentment. You didn't do right by me. You didn't do right by me. You fucked with me. You fucked with my money. You fucked with my peace. You hurt my heart. You're the only person continuing to hurt yourself when you're holding on so tightly to that shit. Okay? You have to be able to go, those things weren't for me. That's why they didn't work out. Those things weren't for me. And all those wounds and the calluses and bloody marks that you've held on to, holding on to those ropes and you let yourself go to be at peace, to say, you know what? I don't need to be angry at those people and those things anymore, because what's for me is to come. That's the direction I'm going. What's for me is coming from the future. I don't need to hold on to that anger, resentment, and frustration, because 2023 is my year to rise. It's my year to open up to love, to open up my heart space again, to be ready for passionate new beginnings. It's for me to be ready to run this year. When I've just been holding myself back to all of these things, and I've been trying to corral this stuff and hold on to the injustices of the world, fuck that shit. You can't make or force or create anything if you're trying to struggle with it. Stop it. Stop it. Those things and people happened because, well, I was manifesting it from a place of rejection. So the more I feel rejected, the more I'm going to get rejected. Well, I'm tired of that. And I'm tired of forcing those things. Those things were not for me. The universe has something better for me. And it's time for me to focus my energy in that direction and look towards 2023 as my year of opening up to love and being able to accept where I have held on to anger, hate, and resentment. And it's okay. It's okay. I could be a bitch if I want to. I can have strong boundaries if I want to. And I don't have to go back to the past. I don't have to repeat the past. I don't have to go back to those people. My new path and my redirection, the universe has something better for me. Someone better for me. A new job that's better for me. A new path that's opening up for me. One that is truly destined and one that I desire. Because I am no longer going to hold on to the resentments, the rejection, because it wasn't a rejection. It was a redirection. But I held on to that for so long that I manifested rejection from more and more people. I continued that cycle. Let's break that cycle. Move forward into beautiful, new, amazing things for 2023. That's your deep dive, Capricorn. Them's the words, them's the messages. I hope that you enjoyed it. Like, share, subscribe. Donations of love are always appreciated. Check out my new book, Oh Please Be Your Own Hero. It's a manifesting survival guide. You can get it on Amazon, Kindle, Kobo, all of it. The link's in the description. Go check it out. And give me an awesome review, you guys. Give me an awesome review. By me, for you. I love this book. I loved reading it. I loved writing it. The editing wasn't so great, but we're here and it's published across it's international, and I'm very excited about it. I hope that it benefits you as much as doing these things has benefited me. I love you all. 2023 is going to be amazing. It is already amazing. You're manifesting an amazing 2023. Them's the words. Y'all know the deal. Until next time, namaste.